hit subscribe and leave us a comment below.
I need thee every hour, most gracious Lord.
It's a story we've told too many times before. The young man accused of taking the lives of 19 fourth graders and 2 teachers in Uvalde, Texas, was bullied as a child. It's a common thread we see among school shooters over and over again.
70% is the statistics that I've read.
Mary Crownover is a nationally certified and licensed school psychologist who worked for Central Florida's largest school district, Orange County, for nearly 2 decades. She believes in order to stop telling that same story, we need to switch up the strategy in schools and teach the youngest children about bullying instead of waiting until they are bullied or turn into bullies.
It is my position and the position of school psychologists nationally. Like, there's an actual position statement from the National Association of School Psychologists that all students K through 12, the moment they step in our educational doors, that they receive education to prevent bullying.
Can anybody tell me what bullying is?
So in Osceola County, Florida, just down the road from the happiest place on earth,
nothing can be done at school to reduce bullying. Is that fact or myth?
the local sheriff,
That's correct,
is speaking straight to the smallest of students, elementary schoolers.
So anytime you see someone that is being a victim of a bully, you go out, you talk to them, you tell them, hey, that's not right. It takes all of you here together to make sure that we help prevent bullying, okay?
He says since the proof is there, since elementary school is where so many school shooters are first bullied.
only boys bully. Is that a fact or myth? All right.
That's right, girls bully too, right?
Yep.
This is where he's bringing his bullying prevention message. All 30 of his elementary schools starting this school year.
You know, when I first took office, a lot of parents were concerned with the bullying in schools and the increase in active shooters who a lot of times they'll say they were bullied and cyberbullied.
Sheriff Marcos Lopez says the anti-bullying talk in middle and high schools comes too late. Roles are established. Both bullies and their victims have been formed. In fact, data from the Osceola County School District shows most incidents of bullying, harassment, and threats happened in their middle schools, 217 last year. Elementary schools were next, with 130 incidents, and high schools had the fewest, only 84 incidents last year.
So maybe if we target them a little bit earlier and make sure that they're understanding at an earlier age before they get into that, understanding the relationship and understanding, the real reasoning behind what's wrong and what's right, what can get you in jail, what can't get you arrested. And I think it'll help prevent them and deter them from doing this once they get a little bit older.
Next one is spreading rumors is a form of bullying. Is that a fact or myth? Fact.
Lopez says this is the first time the sheriff's office has ever brought these life lessons into Osceola County elementary schools because it's time to try something new.
Once you start going to that 7th, 8th, 9th, I mean, these kids nowadays, they know it all. And we rather make sure that we're really treating it at the root. And if we can, this is all I know right now, and it's just like an educated guess. It's not 100 proof, but it's a start.
You really believe, Sheriff, as these kids grow up, that this could prevent mass shootings?
Well, as we've seen all over the nation, every active shooter that they've apprehended alive is blaming it on he's been bullied. Bully this, bully. I don't know if it's an excuse or if it's just a copycat excuse, but as of right now, we don't have anything other to go on. So I'm thinking if we can start addressing and raising the anti-bullying at a lower level and making these children, when they're smaller, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade, realize this is wrong, you'll see a lot less of it.
The bullying prevention program is really about building the child's resistance to bullying and victimization and harassment to even occur, whether you're the bully or the victim. So bully prevention education is really teaching the child to be a socially, emotionally healthy human.
Mary Crownover, the school psychologist, says the earlier children learn about bullying, how to protect themselves and protect their peers, the better they'll all be.
Will it do what the sheriff is intending, which is preventing kids from turning into hardened bullies as they grow up?
Yes, and it will also prevent more victims for the bullies to choose.
But Crownover says one lunchroom lesson like this once a year isn't enough. It's not enough time, and it's not enough involvement.
You cannot educate a child and expect him to survive in an environment 5 days a week for 7 hours a day that doesn't support his beliefs. So if he believes that bullying is wrong, and he is being taught that he's supposed to not stand by and watch someone be bullied, that he's supposed to intervene because it's not correct, but the environment that he's in is not supporting it, we have not made any change.
Crownover wants to see the anti-bullying talk worked into the weekly curriculum at elementary schools to involve teachers and parents.
Then the teachers are teaching it, right? So they're already in the classroom. And then if there's homework assigned, just like there's math homework and reading homework, then the parents are going to be involved. And perhaps in that homework, there is a component that the parents have to be involved, right?
You like this so much that you'd like to see it expanded. You'd like to see it expanded to parents and teachers, give them bullying homework so the parents would have to get involved.
Yes. Yes.
You know, parents should be involved. You know, you, as a parent, you should ask your child, how'd your day go? You know, your child might be a victim of a bully. Ask them, hey, are you okay? What happened today? If they don't want to talk about it, there's a problem. But also, you as a parent, you might have a child who's a bully. And if your child is a bully, then you have a problem. You need to start addressing that issue, because we can't catch them all. We can't address them all. We can only address the ones that we catch and are brought to our attention. But as a responsible parent, you really need to be talking to your child, making sure that they understand that bullying is bad. This is not real, this is fake. You're just gonna say, I don't like your shirt. How's that?
I don't like your shirt.
Okay, and that hurt your feelings, right?
For now, the school district says it's counting on the sheriff.
That's why you have to say something if you see something, because that way we could put a stop into that bullying before it becomes into something much more serious like a crime.
And his school resource officers to teach the bullying prevention message, at least in elementary school. And even the sheriff admits that might not be enough.
You know, there's no perfect system to try to help prevent anything. All we can do is try new things and experiment.
But earlier is better than later, and something is better than nothing, says Mary Crownover.
And so, will this prevent school violence down the road?
Yes. Because our students and therefore our population of young people will be emotionally healthier, more resilient, have better coping skills for when bad things do happen, and they'll be they'll be healthier. So less violent.
Be sure to subscribe to Solutionaries to see all our latest videos right here on YouTube.